Is your overriding emotion one of frustration, Gary?
Well, one of, that I've been in football a long time, and we've said it on 2 or 3 occasions at home already, but I think they're the best chances we've had out of all those games. That don't take your chances, you don't win football matches. And I think it's a frustrating night tonight. They've come and set up how they've set up, and for me it's not a nice spectacle for football, but they've come to get a result and frustrate us and got the goal that they was hoping to get, and we've bounced back with the equaliser. And if we get those chances again, you don't get better chances to go and win the game, but we haven't taken them. So I keep saying to you, football's a simple game, and tonight, just to analyse it, obviously we had to change it. We went a little bit different second half. We talked about it at half time, which worked for us, and created numerous chances which we didn't take.
Why do you think you did find it so hard to break them down, especially in the first half?
Well, because they had everybody behind the ball. Simple.
So what can your team do to try and...
Well, we've done it second half. You watched the second half. We went a little bit more direct into John. We got around John a little bit more. So I think it was, it was there for everybody to see. It's difficult, when you set up to, like I've said, you've got a game plan to go and play, and they stopped our game plan, and then, we changed it 10-15 minutes before half time. It still didn't go into John as much as we would have liked in that last 10 minutes, but sometimes it's difficult to get the message over, and when you're changing players around, it can be a little bit dangerous as well, because you want to keep a clean sheet and go in. So me and Cass were talking about, let's get in at half time and get the message over to them at half time, and we did, and it worked, and we just didn't stick the ball in the net.
Yeah, the 2 chances that were missed at the end, one by John Parkin, one by Michael Rankin. I was calling the goal for the John Parkin one. I just couldn't believe that neither of them went in the net.
No, but it's never until it hits the back of the net. So, I used to get a smack round the head when I used to jump up, sitting next to a certain person, if it didn't go in the back of the net. So until it hits that net, it's not in the back of the net, back of the goal.
What do you say to them in the dressing room? Do you think they did do everything they possibly could?
Yeah, I think my players are giving everything tonight, and I think we lost 2 games and we responded with 7 points from 3 games, and I've said well done, smile, because we've been booed tonight when the final whistle went by certain parts. I think we've been excellent in the last 3 games to get 7 points on the back of, because we created a little bit of pressure ourselves to do that. So I've been pleased with my players, and I'm going to keep it simple. Like I say, I'm not going to try and overanalyse, which people try and do. That we stick the ball in the net with the unbelievable chances we have, then we win the game tonight.
And is the positive that you managed to get back on level terms so quickly, because there were lots of people around us sitting here in the main stand just thought it was just going to be one of those nights.
Yeah, and that's what they wanted, and so their game plan was working. And we kept going. We talked about getting the fullbacks higher up the park with 2 sitters rather than 1, which allowed them to do that, because they only had the 1 up. And the danger always is that teams are going to break on you. John's given away a poor ball near the halfway line for them to go up and score the goal. But it happens, and yes, we responded. We got back to 1-1, and then the chances after that. Please, can I have chances like that again Saturday? Because the players that we've got, they'll stick them in the back of the net. But tonight it didn't happen.
Yeah, you're dying for chances like that, aren't you, in every game? The goal that you conceded, what do you think about the defending for the way that they scored?
Well, like I say, John had given the ball away when we were on the attack, and the lad got down the left-hand side with a lot of space. To be fair, it's a great ball in.
Brilliant, yeah.
It's a great ball in, and sometimes you have to hold your hand up, and you can't beat quality. And I think the quality of the cross has got them the goal tonight.
And they were delighted. They tried to time waste. It seemed to us from almost the first minute, the referee seemed to just let them get away with it.
Yeah, that's the bit I don't like. If you're going to set up and play, how you're going to play, but time waste and appeal for every decision, which is obvious. It's our ball or whatever. Then it's not side of the game I like, but that's nothing to do with me.
Did you have a word with the officials? Are you allowed to have a word with the officials?
Yeah,
say half time?
There's no point, is there? There's no point. I think they got the message from everybody in the ground. So. Me as well wouldn't have made a lot of difference. One booking with the amount of time wasting, was ridiculous. The ball being kicked away on 2 or 3 occasions was ridiculous. But there we go.
8 points away from that top spot, and the next game, of course, is Harrogate. Does that now become almost a must-win game? That gap doesn't want to get any bigger, does it?
No, I've said to you before. You know, we're not going to start saying a must-win. You know, we've got to go and perform and try and get something out of the game. You know, we're in September, so if you're talking to me in September about must-wins, then you know I think it's a sad state of affairs.
I think it's because it's a quarter of the way through the season, isn't it?
Yeah, but we'd like to win. Of course, we'd like to win. We'll go there to win because that's how we play. And if we beat them, I don't even know that they won tonight. Have they?
Yeah, 4-1.
Right. So if they've won tonight, you know, and we beat them, you know, then it's 5 points. So we've got to make sure it's 5 points and not 11. Of course we have, but that's what we'll go and do.
And before then, you've got the Salford FA Cup game on Saturday. Does it put this now to bed for 10 days and all effort goes towards trying to get through to the third qualifying round?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, it would have been nice to win tonight. It's always nice to win your last league game before the cup comes in. We haven't, we've drawn, but you know, we've had 3 games in a week where we've got 7 points, so it's not a bad return. If we continue 3 games, 7 points from every 3 games, then we've got a good chance from here on in. And we've got to go and try and enjoy the FA Cup now. And you know, it's a release from the league because it's intense, this league and the league above, with the amount of games you have to play early on. There's a lot of pressure put on you because, like you said, a quarter of the season has gone, so there's a lot of pressure put on you to get points. We'd have liked a couple more. I think we deserved a couple more, but we haven't got them. So yes, let's put it to bed now and concentrate on the FA Cup and see if we can get through. And our aim in the FA Cup is to get to the third round proper and try and get a lovely draw for our football club.